You knew what you had to sell from day one. So when those all sold, nothing had been packaged yet. So you can't say that those 1,000 got sold. So what happened to the 1,000 that employee made the error and didn't put in there? What happened to those 1,000? Like, where are they? Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Don't mind me, girl. I'm just over here doing a little skincare. So first of all, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking this video. So let's dive right into the tea today, honey. I came on here for a few reasons, and they have to do with Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, and all this rigmarole that's going on. Yes, I said rigmarole. I feel like I am beating a dead horse. You know, for the last 2, 3, 4 videos, it's Jeffree Star, Jeffree Star, Jeffree Star. And it's not that I'm just obsessed over here, you know. It's just, girl, the drama never ends. Okay, so what has happened now? Now, am I psychic or what? If you guys have not watched the video that I uploaded yesterday, then you might not know what I'm talking about. But yesterday, I uploaded a video referencing the fact that I had a conspiracy. You know, it was like I had this aha moment in my video as I was just chatting with y'all. And what had happened was, I was sitting here having a good old kiki with my viewers, giving y'all a little video update, and then all of a sudden I had this like light bulb moment where I was like, okay, we keep getting these different stories from Jeffree. You know, first it was, oh, shipping will be out by like the 10 days or whatever. And then it was another delay, another delay, another delay. As many delays as we can possibly get away with without people finding out that, girl, maybe we really don't have these products to fill these orders. So that was my little conspiracy. What if they really don't have enough pallets over there or enough merch over there to fill all these orders, so they're like stringing people along? And then what happens today, girl? Jeffree Star comes on and says that they have fired an employee because, get this, an employee didn't put 1,000 of the Peppermint Frost into the boxes like they were supposed to, and now they've sold out of the Peppermint Frost and they don't have enough to fill those orders. So they're going to refund all the customers that got the deluxe boxes that were supposed to include Peppermint Frost that didn't get it.
Over the last few days, it's come to our attention that in the mystery box that had the Peppermint Frost palette, that there is about 1,000 boxes, as I'm seeing them get delivered to people, that have no Peppermint Frost. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Okay, so over the last few days, I've investigated it with my team, and I'm really shocked to find out that someone, and that person has sadly been let go, but someone made an error that I think that they were aware of, and they did not put 1,000 of the boxes with the exclusive Peppermint Frost item. Is that a joke? So, after finding this out, I was horrified because there are none left. It's completely sold out. So I am going to issue full refunds to anyone that did not get the Peppermint Frost in their box.
But girl, here's my thing about that. I don't know, but I think that just sounds crazy, because if the employee didn't put 1,000 of those in there, you would think you would have 1,000 extra of the Peppermint Frost pallets. Like, okay, you sold all your mystery boxes you were allowed to sell, and then that employee made an error and didn't put 1,000 of those in there, right? And then now you found out because people were putting on Twitter that they didn't get theirs in their box. So you would think that over there in that little shipping area, they would have 1,000 extra. But Jeffree's coming on here saying that we're completely sold out of that. So what happened to the 1,000 that were supposed to go in those boxes? You knew what you had to sell from day one. So when those all sold, nothing had been packaged yet. So you can't say that those 1,000 got sold. So what happened to the 1,000 that employee made the error and didn't put in there? What happened to those 1,000? Like, where are they? My next conspiracy theory for today's video is that maybe that, like what I said was true, they didn't have enough pallets. That's why they were delaying everybody's shipping, and now it's down to the wire, and they're saying, oh, we only have 5% left to ship, 8% left to ship. So now they've realized, girl, we didn't have enough. We oversold. We sold too many, and we really didn't have the quantities to back up what we were selling. So now we just have to find somebody to take the fall for this. Well, obviously Jeffree's not going to take the fall and fire himself. And obviously Shane's not going to take the fall. It wasn't Shane's fault. So they just pushed it off on this little employee like, oh, well, someone's been let go. And it was that person that didn't put in 1,000 pallets like they were supposed to. Well, if that employee just didn't put those 1,000 in, then y'all would have 1,000 extra sitting there that were the ones that was left out of the boxes. That's my opinion. Like, what happened to those 1,000 that were supposed to have been put in there? I just think that they pushed it off. Now, I love Jeffree. I love Shane. Like, no tea, no shade. But I think y'all are just Jeffree's just trying to find some flaw person, like, blow on the totem pole to be like, oh, it was their fault. Just so they're not taking the heat for selling more than they had enough to back up. Shane is definitely over there feeling the heat. He's in full-blown panic attack feelings on his 2 latest, little Instagram updates and Snapchats. He is like going through the gigs, girl.
So I am about to post a note from Mark about just an apology, basically, about the merch stuff. For the last 2 days, I've been on the phone with him, coming up with solutions, plans, ideas. I just want to make things right. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good Christmas Eve. And I hope that this didn't put a damper on your Christmas. I know it might have for some people who maybe bought stuff as gifts. And I'm really, really, really sorry. That breaks my heart. So, okay. Cheeto wants to say hi. He's been keeping me calm. It hasn't been working, but he's been trying.
So this is the statement from Mark over the killer merch stuff that Shane was referencing. And, Jeffree's over here, like, putting out a statement, but almost like, today, like high and mighty about it. And that's one reason that people are so ticked off is because Jeffree, like I said, Jeffree's over here moving mansions and painting cars. At least Shane, when he releases his updates and his statement on it, he looks emotional and genuine, like, But Jeffree's almost like not bothered. And I think that's what's making people so mad. Okay, so here's the next tea. Okay, so we saw in the docuseries that Shane was complaining to Jeffree that he had been not complaining, but given a heartfelt moment that he had been screwed over by so many merch companies in his past, that he had never felt like he got a good deal from his previous deals that he had done with other people and stuff like that, like always getting the short end of the stick or whatever, so to speak. And now that he was so blessed to be able to sign with Killer Merch and Jeffree to fill his orders for his merchandise, and that he finally felt like, he was having this moment, and then this is the result. People aren't receiving their orders, ordering Christmas items, Christmas sweaters and things like that, and everybody complaining in the house that they're not receiving anything, hundreds of negative reviews on that, and I feel like Shane felt like he was doing a good thing, and now it's like he's getting slapped in the face over it because he's realizing maybe it wasn't as good of a deal as he thought, or this hasn't turned out the way that Shane was feeling like it turned out. So I think it's almost done like a 360. It went from positive, I've got a good merch deal, to now negative, what the heck is going on? And I feel bad for Shane about that because I think he legitimately thought that he had done the right thing, signing with Killer Merch or whatever, and now it's looking like he's almost taking a fall for this or taking a hit with this, getting so much negative backlash. I don't know. What do y'all think? So here's some more tea. So there are people that are saying that Jeffree's getting in trouble with the Federal Trade Commission because they were advertising that the Pink Pig hoodies were 100% cotton. Well, customers are receiving their orders for the Pink Pig hoodies, and they could tell where tags had been ripped out and like the original manufacturer tags had been ripped out, and then the Shane Dawson tag and logo had been placed inside the sweatshirt, and these weren't 100% cotton sweatshirts like they were advertised on the website to be. This was a tweet referencing that, and it says, "I'm so mad. I want my money back. You can have this bait and switch product back as advertised 100% cotton, and it's actually 80/20. You can clearly see what the previous product label was. The embroidery is already crinkled." In this close-up right here, you can literally see where the tag was removed and then another tag like sewn in under it with Shane's label, and it says 20% polyester. That's a huge deal. It may sound like a small thing, but that's like not being advertised the way that you're selling something. Like you can't go on record to say that you're selling one thing and then come to find out it's something totally different. After they were saying that had actually happened and there was like this switcheroo kind of thing, then suddenly the website got changed, like the merch website got changed to now reflect the new sweatshirt that was like a blend of this and that, not to be 100% cotton. But that only happened after people were complaining on Twitter that they had received the sweatshirts and hoodies that were a different quality and blend than what was advertised. These are the FTC consequences of mislabeling. If a product label includes misleading or false information about the item's contents, care instructions, country of origin, performance claims, and so on, it is a case of mislabeling. For example, if a fabric contains 2% organic cotton and 98% non-organic cotton, the manufacturer's label says fine organic cotton blend, it is misleading the consumer into thinking the garment is made of fine organic cotton. This would be considered deceptive advertising. Claims on labels or hang tags, such as stating the garment provides refrigerant UV detection from urination, must be able to substantiate such claims. The consequences of mislabeling products is a civil charge, which can cost a company thousands of dollars and cause damage to reputation. Companies that falsely label products are being made of bamboo, they're actually made of rayon, paid $1.26 million to settle. So we'll see what happens with that. And Jeffree, it could be something where the lawyers pay out. I don't know. It could be swept under the rug. Girl, we don't know. I'm just here reporting the drama. And then there's one last thing I wanted to talk about. I think a lot of people have also gotten mad because Jeffree recently just now went like on his Twitter or whatever and was talking about new makeup launch for 2020. Y'all are going to be so excited. I'll see if I have a clip of it, or I don't remember if it was just a tweet or a clip. I'll have to go back in my my screenshots and everything and look. But I'll try to post whatever it was on here right now. Jeffree tweeted out, "In the makeup lab working on 2020, hashtag Jeffree Star Cosmetics."
Good morning, everybody. Oh my God. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and we are on set today. We're doing the last photo shoot of 2019. We're gonna kick off next year with a motherfucking bang, and the next collection is so unreal. So be right back. We got work to do.
So not only has he been working on the makeup collection for 2020 already, but he's also went on Trisha Paytas' podcast and releases this statement about the music stuff that he's got coming up for 2020. Jeffree was like, so excited for this new launch of 2020. And people are like, girl, I still ain't got my Thanksgiving. I still ain't got my Black Friday. I still got my mystery boxes. And I ain't even got my holiday Christmas products. And you're over here talking about a new launch? Like, why do you have time to talk about a new launch? And you should be over there shipping my products, girl. Like, hello, wake up. Why? You're sitting here talking about getting more money out of us for a new launch. And we have supported you for Black Friday. We've supported you for the conspiracy. And we have supported you for your holiday collection and all this and that. And now you're out here talking about a new launch that you want more money from the consumers and the customers, and you can't even fill the orders that we already got out. Girl, Jeffree, what is going on? You know, people are heated, and I totally get it. Like, I would be too. So more drama, more tea, girl. I'm over here reporting around the clock Jeffree Star watch. So who knows? But I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you've given me this month, starting my channel and everything. Thank you for subscribing, for all the lovely comments. I've received so much support already, and I just hope that we continue into the new year with lots of tea to spill. And I hope you guys continue tuning in and liking the content that I've been putting out. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I am just so happy to have finally taken the plunge to do this. And I just thank you guys so much for your support. Hope every one of you all have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll be updating you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.